I would probably say for the past 50 years, chemistry programs mostly in undergraduate educational programs have not changed that much, even though science and technology have absolutely changed. So when Belhaven decided to upgrade its chemistry and science program overall, it was really about being really high-tech, really relevant in the modern world, etc. What we wind up doing a lot in our chemistry program for green chemistry is students will learn how maybe a reaction in an organic reaction was done traditionally, and then we redo the same reaction but now using a green approach. And there's a lot of really surprising, interesting ways in which we work. For example, we don't use a lot of Bunsen burners anymore. We use microwave ovens. There are a lot of reactions that work in microwave ovens quite well. We use a lot of instrumentation. So one of the principles of green chemistry is to analyze the reaction as you're going. So students are actually getting hands-on experience with research-grade pieces of chemical instrumentation that they're using on a routine basis as part of their regular classes. And this is not just equipment that a handful of students get to use, but that all of our students are really required to use. So how do we train students to not only do great chemical things, work in chemical industry, but also do a better job at keeping it clean and environmentally friendly and safe, not only for the community, but also for the students and workers themselves.
So if green chemistry is focused on pollution at the molecular level, that is, we change whatever the chemical might be so that it's safe for us, it's safe for the environment, then we later don't have to go out and get stuff out of creeks, we don't have to get stuff out of wherever it might be, which of course helps the water supply not only for us, it helps it for animals, it helps it for agriculture, it helps it for all sorts of things. Well, it also gives us opportunity to be able to reach the Jackson community, to work with the businesses here in Jackson so that we can provide some sort of research for them, little things. Obviously, we're not big enough to do large-scale research, but we can do a lot of little things to help out our community.
The Jackson Zoo approached Belhaven this time last year, and asked the question, how could we be partnered with each other?
As we talked more and more about the resources we needed and the fact that the zoo is a teaching element in and of itself and we want students and teachers to use it, it just really blossomed into a wonderful relationship that not only are they using us as a classroom, but they are assisting us in so many ways. Most importantly for us right now, they've been doing water studies. And it's not just the quality of the water and the clarity of the water and chemical makeup of it, but the biggest challenge we face, because we're a 100-year-old zoo sitting on 100-year-old pipes, some of them are even terracotta pipes sometimes, is that they're really helping us pin down where our water comes in from the city, where it goes, how it goes, and where we're losing water. So their tracking mechanisms and the partnerships they've used, the students have learned so much working with these other subcontractors. This is going to be a boon for us because it's going to help us not only with our new master plan, but help us manage our water resource better. Everything that we talk about green and teach about green, that's something that they are incorporating in their studies. And so it just seems like a win-win-win, and the third win is for the animals, really.
That project is really about helping the zoo themselves be more sustainable, connecting the community to their challenges, the challenges that they face, and how we could just use a lot of manpower of smart students to help them by collecting data. Besides just being students in our program, they themselves are leaders. Belhaven has at the core of its mission that we're going to make societal leaders, community leaders, and we call that a servant leader.
All along the coast in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, industry is huge, especially with the oil companies. And so learning about green chemistry equips us to go into those industries along the coast in Mississippi and bring a new, fresh perspective.
I think this is the wave of the future, and we just happen to be on the front end of it. Being a scientist is a fundamental thing that makes us all people. You know, I mean, we all use the experimental method, scientific method every day of our lives when we choose a way to get to work. And we just want to take away the sort of mystery of science to even non-majors and make science accessible to a lot of different people.